What's up, guys? How's it going? I've been hella sick, which you can probably tell by my voice, but I'm also getting bored. My school doesn't start till really late because it's on the quarter system, so I needed something to do. I recently had this discussion with my friend. We all have that friend who's like,
"Oh, you can't wear baggy jeans. I only wear skinny jeans and I walk around looking like a sausage."
we all have that friend. Near and dear to my heart, my sausage friend. We're always having fights about this. So I thought, you know what, let me show some examples of how one can style some baggy pants. Now, look, I think there's a time and a place for a baggy pant. You know, usually it's a more casual setting. A slimmer fit has its place. I'm not somebody who's oversized every day with everything that I wear, and I'm not somebody who would advocate for that. I think that, again, there's a time and a place, but don't want to be getting squeezed. You just don't. And super skinny pants are just pretty much never the move, in my opinion. To each their own. So I just wanted to walk you through a couple examples of how I style some baggy cargos. So first of all, I only own 3 pairs of baggy cargos. I own 5 cargos in total, but that's not true. I just got a 6th pair. So I own 6 cargos. I take it back. 2 of them I would put in the more slim category, like slim straight. One, it's like a drawstring sort of situation, so I don't even know what to call that. That one I'm not including in this. But I'm just focusing on these 3 sort of baggy cargos. Anyways, I'm gonna give you like 2 outfits for each of these. So a total of 6 fits. Kind of just some examples of some ways that I wear these. Hopefully it will inspire you. You might love it, you might hate it. Let's start off with this first fit. Got the Khaki Dockers. Again, these are pretty darn baggy. One trick that you can use if they've got belt loops and a button on the front, you might know this, but if you don't have a belt or you just prefer not to use a belt, you can kind of like hook the loop through the button to like shorten it by the width of one segment between the belt loop and the button. So I sometimes do that with these pants. I think I'm gonna opt for the belt today though. And then this shirt that I thrifted for like $5 from Goodwill, and it's just some like middle school band shirt. I gotta show you guys an up close of the detail on this because I think it's so funny. It's got these little bugs that are like all playing in a band. Anyways, I just love this shirt. And then if you want to be a little indie, throw on your tote bag and like go drink your iced oat matcha and read Joan Didion and enjoy your day. So one thing I do want to point out about this outfit is, again, these pants are super baggy, like borderline too baggy for me. And so something I'm trying to do to like balance it out a little bit is wear a smaller shirt. So you'll notice like the shirt, while it's still boxy, it's on the slim side. And also I've actually cropped it because it was a little too long before. So it's kind of giving like that, you know, 1/3 of me, you know, is kind of the shirt and the 2/3 are the legs. I don't quite have the whole angle of the camera great, and I'm just filming this on my iPhone, but in person it does look a little more proportional. I feel like I looked a little squashed in this footage. And also I realize you can't really see my feet. So as I continue making these videos, I'll get a little better at my angles. But I feel like when you go for a baggy pant, you know, you have to be careful. Well, first of all, I think there's no rules to fashion. Do whatever you want. For me, I tend to try to balance. If I'm going to wear like a super baggy pant, then I generally go for a slimmer shirt, and make sure that that shirt, even if it's a wider fit, is shorter, just to like kind of try and even out your proportions a little bit. So that's part of why I would choose to wear this shirt, for example, with these pants, as opposed to one of my more kind of like boxy or longer shirts. This second fit is again based on those khakis. So this time I'm wearing a bit of a baggier shirt, and this is just a fun vintage tee. I got it at a flea market for like $5. This is something that I would wear if I was kind of going out at night when I knew it was gonna be a little cooler, because I'm purposely wearing this shirt as like a layer as opposed to thinking that I would just be wearing it with the pants. So I'm layering it under this crew neck, which is a little bit big for me. I don't know if you can tell, but I like folded up the sleeves and even like the bottom part because I felt like it was just a little too baggy. I didn't even buy it. I think my girlfriend gave it to me and she thrifted it somewhere. It's kind of for those proportions. I find, again, if you're wearing super baggy pants and then you got something too long on top, it just looks super funky. So I and making sure also that this is short enough that that white, I'm getting like a solid inch of the white t-shirt peeking out at the bottom. I think that just helps to break up the layers and kind of break up the bagginess and give my body a little bit more dimension. So I like how this looks, and you've got the collar peeking out at the top a little bit too. So again, I'm wearing this shirt more in terms of like how is it gonna look as a layered piece, as opposed to like a shirt that I would wear if I was just looking for a t-shirt on top of these pants. I would opt for something different. So my second pair of pants here, we've got these nice olive sort of cargos. I think these are Levi's, as I mentioned. Again, pretty big on me, but they don't have like a button, they have a snap on them, so I always wear a belt with this one. Got this nice waffle shirt. It's from Toad and Company or something. I don't know. Another Goodwill piece. It was like $6, I think. But I love that shirt because it's a nice neutral cream color. Sometimes white, I feel like, can be a little shocking. But it's this nice sort of like subtle cream. It pairs really well with a bunch of different colors. It's very soft. It's very comfortable. I like the way it fits. It's a little long in the sleeves, but, you know, I can't complain too much. So, you know, you could just wear this with the pants alone. Maybe, you know, throw on a jacket. Like I kind of like this one color thing that we've got going on there. You know, you got the green pants, the cream shirt. Maybe I'd throw on just like a black jacket and call it a day. But another thing that I love to do with this shirt, and I was doing so much in the winter, is layering with it. And something that I've been kind of having a fun time doing is like putting a t-shirt over the long sleeve shirt, which I know is not like a revolutionary concept, but I think it like adds a lot of dimension and makes your outfits a little more fun. So that's what I'm doing with this shirt. With the black t-shirt here, again, like you could totally wear that with the green pants alone without anything under it, but this was just a way to like spice up the fit a little bit, make it more fun instead of just like a t-shirt and pants. So I like how the layers look here. I like how the colors go together. I think the red on the shirt adds such a nice pop against the green, and then you've got the kind of the texture of the waffle underneath. I think also breaks up the fabrics nicely, and then you'll notice again we've got like a solid inch and a half that waffle shirt peeking out underneath between the t-shirt and the pants, and I think it just breaks it up nicely and it makes a cool look, and it's super warm in the winter. I mean, not that it gets especially cold here. I'm in California, but for a Californian, bro, we had a brutal winter this past year. So I was wearing that like every day, that shirt. So that's just, you know, a fun way that I like to throw it together. And then you got the cargo pants to finish it off, and it just is like a fun, chill, relaxed look. Okay, so next up, this is, I was surprised when the first time I tried this combination, I actually liked it, because normally you wouldn't think to put like a button down with cargos, but I was kind of just getting a little experimental, and like the reason that would look weird obviously is cargos are very casual, and then a button down is something that you would think of as being more something that you would wear if you're dressing up. So those two genres like don't really go together, but I think it's kind of fun to like purposely mix genres. I think as long as people can tell that you know what you're doing and you're doing it on purpose, it's okay to do. And it's more like when it looks like you actually don't understand fashion at all, or like thought didn't go into what you're wearing, that it looks kind of funky. But you know, you might not like it. This could be a controversial fit. I kind of like it though. So we've got this nice, it's flannel, a lightweight flannel, another Goodwill find. I think it was like $8. It's got some like kind of navy blue stripage going on, like grids, I guess. And I actually really like the way that burgundy looks against the green. I think it's more about the colors here for me, that I just like the way these colors look next to each other. I like to throw this jacket on top of it, especially if it's colder out. It's just this like quilted jean jacket. And again, I think it's like the colors here for me. I like the way the blue, we got like this light blue on top that then kind of goes with that dark blue in the pattern on the shirt. But we've got a lot of just like bold, solid, nice colors. So I just like the way this looks. It's comfortable, it's fun, you know, a little bit more dressy than if you were just wearing, you know, this with a t-shirt, but again, it's still pretty casual. The last pair of pants that we've got are these black Levi's. I don't wear these as often, as honestly the green is probably my most worn of these 3 probably because they're a little bit slimmer than the other ones, and I actually tend to prefer pants that are slightly slimmer, but these black ones still get a fair amount of use. So I kind of had a harder time with these though, because when I'm wearing them, I normally just throw on a t-shirt and like that's it. But I feel like that would be boring, and maybe I'll just make another video with all my t-shirts because I have way too many t-shirts. So I try to spice it up a little bit, but honestly, I don't love these fits as much. But the first thing that we put together here was just, again, a t-shirt, but I specifically chose this shirt because I like the red and the black. Like I like visually the way that looks. You could always throw a jacket on top of it. I'm throwing this Dickies jacket on top of it. This one is also for my girlfriend, although we're kind of like co-parenting the jacket because we both wear it. You know, again, another pretty basic example with these pants. And then finally, this was probably like my most experimental fit because I just didn't want to do like another t-shirt. So I've got this sort of like knit polo that's a little more dressy. And then I'm pairing it with those black pants. It's a little monochrome. I don't love it, to be honest. Like, I was just trying something new here. But, you know, I think if done right, you could potentially pull it off. You could also, you know, throw on the hat or something if you want a little more color. I do like the monochrome look every once in a while. I think it's cool. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of this. I definitely want to start making more fashion videos. I know I've been strictly doing music on here. I will still keep the music coming every here and there, but I've just been having a lot of fun with clothes lately, and I think my friends are sick of hearing me talk about it. So this could be a fun place to just put my opinions. You can agree or disagree. It's fine. It's all good. But I hope you enjoyed, and if there's specific topics that you want me to talk about that are fashion related in the future, leave them in the comments. Hope you got some inspiration out of this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.